Blake Walsh is having a good look as well. Who else? We've got everybody here. Everybody's here. Actually, what we might try and do is I had a request. I don't usually do requests, but I'm going to see if we can just come up here and do a bit of a BTS, a bit of a behind the scenes. So excuse me, this is where nobody gets to go. And we're going to go up into the control tower and see if this all works out. So this is where all the really, really intelligent people hang out. And that's why I don't spend any time here. Now, you think Gavin White is a celebrity down in Victoria. He is. But he's also pretty massive up here in the top end. Get a load of this. Commentators. They could have put photos of anyone there. They could have put Matt Nolte. They could have put Wade Ornger. They could have put Chad Nailon. No, they put Gavin White. Let's see if there's anyone in here. Oh, here we go. The Teaganator. What's going on? Mate, this looks really technical. Like, this looks like... Wow. Are you in control of all of this?
No, they've just put these screens in here. I control pretty much one thing in this whole area, which is the aircon. I just make sure that's good. And yeah, you think Gav's pretty good. Yeah, I mean...
Wow, this is actually like soundproof, the whole thing. Like, it sounds nice in here, doesn't it? This is all the amps and everything. A Ford clock, I don't know, we should just smash that. Of course, talking about profile and celebrity, Freddie Baker with his own posters, own autographs. Like, it's just ridiculous. There is a drinks fridge here. Just, excuse me. What do we... Oh, there's Coke. Oh, Melbourne Bitter. Does anybody even drink that? Gracious me. All right, let's see. So we've got here hashtag Brekkie with Pecky. We've got hashtag vegan fatigue. I think that's something we started back in 2017. Did you ever find a vegan, by the way?
No, not really. Everyone just started assuming I was vegan.
Ah, right, okay. All right, so there you go. That's the comm box. That's where Tegan hangs out in the aircon. I've got to say that was refreshing. Let's go into timing. Notice there's no photos. Gavin didn't allow photos of other people on these posters. So we come in and say, oh, look, this is very dark, isn't it? They've got the LEDs around the Red Bull fridge. There's snacks, Doritos, salsa sauce. What is going on here? Timmy, I know why you chose this. You used to race, but you've chosen this intentionally, right? It's aircon.
Correct. And snacks. Why wouldn't you?
Snacks. What else have we got here? Oh, yeah, lights are on. That's nice. Excellent. Oh, sour. They've got dip. This is... What the heck am I doing out there? Mate, this is pretty full on, but it looks pretty basic because he's only got 3 laptops. What's going on?
Yeah, we don't do much up here, really. No, so we've got our setup here, so we've got main timing computers and admin computers and stuff up here, and then be able to basically give you the results you need on the screen.
Excellent. And where do I send my invoice, by the way? Does that come here?
Yeah, sure. No worries. Yeah. It's the right place. It's fine.
It goes straight down into a waste paper basket. That's cool. Mate, you've actually been around this whole deal for so long. And when we were actually up in the members' lounge, your name's up on the board quite a few times. You've turned a few laps.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, started at 10 years old in juniors, then into AmCars and sprinters, and now in this.
So how did you progress? Was it a case of... Oh, well, somebody's got to do the timing. I mean, it's not something that you grow up, I want to do the timing at the Speedway.
Yeah, definitely not. Started off as I was race director for quite a number of years over Chariots and that as well originally in the first few years, and just managed to be sort of probably conned into doing this, I suppose is the best way to put it. But I do enjoy it, though. It's good. So it's turned out well. I think it's about our 6th year doing it now, I think, which is good.
It's probably the same as me, actually. We've probably been doing the same amount of time. Who's your staff here?
So I've got Leanne on the main computer. Bradley, who's actually also on the comms back to production as well, and then Tiff's hiding out the back there. So,
right, intentionally?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Where the heck does she fit? I mean, it's not the biggest room, is it?
No, definitely not. No, we don't want more than the 4 that we've got in here, that's for sure.
Hey, what would you say? Because actually there is probably, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but there is a need for more timing people in Australia, in Speedway across Australia. But I've got to be honest, I'm pretty decent with tech. I've been on, computers most of my life, but it intimidates me a bit. Is it as hard as it looks? Like, is there people out there that could be doing this, but they're just too scared off?
I think so. Yeah, it can be difficult at times, especially with the speed that obviously you've got 11 seconds to have to fix something in a sprint car race sometimes. But it's something that's worthwhile getting involved in, and it's one of those things where always welcome to have people come on board and actually even just sit behind the scenes and see what actually happens to then be able to get involved. It's worthwhile. It's definitely good. So.
Oh, here we go.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds like the sort of thing that I would say. I mean, being a drummer, all I can do is count to 4. So, I mean, I know that there's other numbers there somewhere. But if you want to have a look into this whole timing game, in fact, Speedway Australia are doing a workshop very soon as part of the Workshop Wednesday thing. I think we might get Timmy involved as well as a couple of other stars of timing from around Australia as well, and just explain how easy it is to get into. It is pressure, but not that hard. So if you want to get involved, most of the time, it's air conditioning and you get snacks in a fridge. Fair call? Fair call. Thank you. Good to see you guys. I know they won't hear it, but you can give them a round of applause for their amazing contribution, because we couldn't do this without them. Now, this is where Gary Pendlebury hangs out. Again, Gavin didn't allow any photos of people on there, but we're going to break in and see. Oh, Chriso's in here as well. Usually holds a flag, but this time he's just decided to sit. Did you notice they've got the air conditioning right here? GP, what's happening, Pendles?
Hey man, how are you, mate?
Very, very good. Again, well established. The only reason you do this is because it's cool.
And it's dark as well normally.
Normally, yeah, when the lights are off. Mate, it's been pretty standard today. It's not been too much pressure.
Always challenges, mate. Always challenges. Especially with this track. Some of the racing has been fast and it's starting to slide now, so you're watching to make sure they can pull it up and not bang and crash as much as, and hopefully we can catch it if they're doing it to say who's right, wrong, or indifferent.
Because it's one of the things, I guess, that when we're used to drivers' briefings where there's that old statement about, okay, when it comes to slide jobs, it's about taking the position, not taking the car.
Very much so. Yeah, get in front of them by all means, but don't use them as a pin cushion against the fence to try and make that happen.
It's hard because it's risky to do a slider when there's quite a divot in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, but sometimes too, you've got the car getting up in front. There's always the opportunity for this guy here to actually back out of it as well. So from us, depending on the angle, sometimes it's a little bit hard for us to see that lateral movement. So we've got to make our best guess. Obviously got the pay-per-view replays going here, so that gives us a second chance to have a look at it if the camera's picked it up. So that's a bonus. Yeah. And I sometimes think I feel like I'm watching a tennis match and this sort of stuff all the time.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we do appreciate what you do, and all of the other chief stewards around Australia. There is 1,500 officials across Australia as part of Speedway Australia venues. Thank you so much. You're being very, very helpful. Look at this. Oh, okay, look at this. This is how nice it is with the palm trees and everything is on. It looks like they're giving them the call up. There's a lot of movement over in the wingless sprints. Yeah, they're all jumping back in their cars very, very quickly. $1,297 is going off for, all right, $1,297. Now, this used to be production, but it's not anymore. So I can just sit in here, and I reckon this is where I'll call the rest of the racing from. I reckon that works a treat. There's treats in here, there's drinks and everything as well.